It's April 28th, 2022, and I had a dream this night, and could be like a normal dream only if it wasn't that it was someone with me in the dream that I couldn't see, but I heard his voice, and it was about the DNA. This that I tried to find a connection with the Jewish, my Jewish DNA, where it's coming from, and this voice said in a positive way. I don't remember exactly what he was saying, but it was that it should be something positive I got to see. And so I have been looking at the family tree for about 2 hours this morning, and I it's interesting this how in the middle of 1700 uh, this his name was his name is Aaron Isaac, and he is my uncle way back, and he come into Sweden, and he was the first Jewish person that was allowed to live in Sweden without to convert to Lutheran church. He could be Jewish, and in that way he make the door open for other Jewish people to come to Sweden without needed to convert to Lutheran church. Everyone was converted to Lutheran church in Sweden. I am born into the Lutheran church because I was born in Sweden, but it's gone now. It's not required anymore in Sweden, but it was when Aaron Isaac came to Sweden. But it was because he found out when he was in the army in Germany, and Sweden had own big areas in Germany, and he was with the Swedish army, and he found out that the Sweden didn't have any good person that could do a medial loan, those when you get to ordination, and when you have done something like a hero in Sweden, and you get a medal to hang on you to show that you have done something good for the country. And there were no one that could do it so well. And Aaron, he was Jewish, and that's traditional, these things to handle with gold and silver and this. So he was good in to do this. Oh, so he started to um, he he was together with a DNA match, a noble person that is in my family tree also. So I can they are connected to each other in the way he be included into the noble and royal family, Aaron Isaac. So he was allowed to come to Sweden and live and not convert to Lutheran church. And he got friends with the royal family because he did this handcraft work for them. And he started the Jewish community in Stockholm, our capital city. And it's many things that have his name in Stockholm, in the Jewish community. And there is like a Jewish cemetery that have his name, and he have streets in Stockholm with his name. And today when I look it a little closer, I saw it was like they did a memorial monument for those that died in the Holocaust. And together with Royal Wallenberg, that helped many Jewish people to escape the camps, Hitler camps. And so he is the most important person in Sweden for the Jewish people, this Aaron Isaac. And so I trace him to see how I am connected with him. And I have not done it clearly yet, but it is I see that he have a lineage going into the noble families that belong to me. And it's amazing to see when look at it that there is so many famous people. It's not an accident that they become very powerful people doing many things in economy and in politicals, and they are, in my DNA, is very much artic people painting big famous pictures, and they are musician, and I have all this in me. So interesting to get it confirmed when I see someone that is in my family tree, and I'm not surprised anymore that they have working with arts or musician like Jenny Lind, that is one of my sisters. She was called the Nightingale in United States, and she was a singer, and she had so much people coming to see her in United States, it was more than someone have ever had so much people wanted to see her, that you should look at it. Jenny Lind, and one of our most famous persons from Sweden, but is far away in years, so it's not so famous anymore, but is historical famous. And this, to know where you are coming from. It's a spirit here now on me. Maybe the same spirit that I had in this night was talking to me. We'll see if he is coming through, because it's he. I know it's he. I don't know. I don't know how I can feel and see things that is not could be seen of the world. I don't know how. I am. It's like what I am as a person. That Dan that did the hypnosis on me, he laughed at me, and he say that to me, that I didn't know that. He say that you accept everything. You don't say no to anything, and you have open arms for it, and if you don't understand it, it's okay for you that you don't understand. And that's how it is with the spirits that is here. I only know that someone is here just now, and it's a man, and sometimes I see them, and it's only a gift from God that I can see and hear those things. It's not with my worldly eyes, not with my worldly ears. It's the spirit eyes and the spirit's ears that I have got from God, because I have obeyed Him. This is something I say to you, that because I was obedient to God, that's why I have got this spirit eyes and the spirit's ears. And then I have the mark on my forehead that God have placed on me to tell in the spirit world that I belong to Him. It's not for the world to see. It's for those in the spirit world, because there is both good and bad spirits that is around us, and this is a mark for them to see that God have placed His mark on my forehead because I belong to Him. And this spirit, without to see him, I see how he be so joyful and laugh, and not in a bad way. He is happy. What I'm talking about, that I belong to him, and It's a spirit that belongs to God, that is more than only belong to God. It's someone that is. I see a picture now, and it is. He have white clothes on him, and he start to showing that he is a higher priest that is here. Is higher priest that is here. And if you have wrote me a question, I could have asked him now when he's here. What those questions that you write to me and want me to tell them and ask them, and but you haven't done it, so I am like a blank page now, but it's in on this higher priest to talk to me in that way, that I don't have any question for him, but he maybe know some question that you have in your mind now when you listen. And why I say this is because he is telling me this, that you have some question in your mind, and he say you ask this in your mind. Is this fake? That someone is saying this and he receive it, and so that he say the answer for you is you have to find it out by yourself. If you believe in your heart that this is fake, then is it fake? And I let you go, he say. But if you believe in your heart that this is true, that this happened now, today, that we from heaven is coming down on earth and talk to you, then we are here for you. You have a free will to walk away from it and say to yourself, convince yourself that this is fake. So that's okay for us. You can go. And for you that want to know more about us and communicate with us, writing question to Eva about what you have in your mind, and we can answer you. Then we are happy for you, and one day we may be writing your names in the book of life. It's we are here and waiting for you. You know that we are waiting for you. It's not the opposite, that you are waiting for us, because we are here. We are one heart away. It's what's in your mind, in your action, and what you are thinking and what you believe in, and those things are what we are waiting for. We need more than one to be with us. If you are with us, we are with you. That's a key word he was saying. He's waving now. He's leaving. So that the last thing he said was a really key word. If you are against, or if you are with him, and then he is with you, it's a communication. It's between you and him, a relationship, and it's not only that you ask that he should do things for you the whole time. You know that people the whole time they ask God to do things for them, but they are not willing to do things for God. In a real relationship, there is both want to give to each other. It's to give and take, and in both direction. And it's the same, that heaven will not do anything. If you don't do anything, they don't do anything. If you deny them, they are not with you. If you receive them, they receive you also and help you. And everything you have need of in life that maybe you're not thinking about, that they can see things that matter for you, you will get it. You will get it. And I have had the need of people to be with me. For 20 years I have waited for people to be my friends and a family that support me in an emotional way, and not support me in money, that I don't care about, but emotional, and be there for me. And they have disappeared. But my daughter is on her way to come back to me, and I will see if it's happened. If the devil have going away from her, that she also be affected of that I have the mark in my forehead from God, that maybe affect her, as she is not believe in the same God as me. She believe in Jesus as God. She is Jesus freak. And when she was here, she react on what I was saying. She be surprised, like she didn't have never knew that I was working for God. She reacted very like shock when I talking like a normal talk about God, and she react very hard on it, and there was something with her that have changed, but I can't tell what it is, because, and I don't want to assume anything, because I have learned from God that I can take anything for granted. It's only to wait, and in that way I am like Dan say in this hypnosis, that I accept what will come my way, I more and more. That was for 4 or 5 years ago, and today I can be angry. I can be angry, but it takes only 1 minute maybe, and then I'm out from it. I don't want to stay angry. I go away very quick. In everything that is negative, I hear it and see it, but then I forget it. I threw it away in my brain, and that it doesn't stay there in my brain. So maybe I don't say that it's 100%, but I have some in my memories of evil things, but it's not much anymore. I have accepted everything, most everything, and I have forgiven many things that a normal person should never forgive, but I have done it because I want to move forward in my life. I want to be free. The truth will set me free, and the truth is what what they are saying to me and to you from heaven. That is the truth. The truth is not here on earth. The truth is in heaven, because they see everything from day one to the last day. They know everything, and that's the truth. They see it clearly. No one can lie for them. No one can manipulate them. The truth is in heaven, and I give you the truth. It can happen that I interpret wrong. I am not 100%, but I try to understand what they are talking about in what I have experienced. So, but I have told you that you need to do your work to know those sources that belong to this, what I'm talking about and what the spirits are talking about. I learned earlier from other people that when I was in a spirit church, they say you should not trust what they are saying, the spirits. You should not trust all things they are saying in the spirit. They were saying, but that was wrong, because they were saying you should not trust how I interpret those spirits that is here. That's what they should have said. It's not the spirits that say wrong things. That's not the spirit that make the error. It's me that make the error when I interpret. And but I try to hold away, take away. It's many times I get some thinking of myself, but I don't say it loudly because I don't want to say wrong things, because that's what I understand of it. But I don't understand everything. I have to go of what they are saying, and only what they are saying, and not on my own thinking. That that is what they should have said to me, that we should not go to everything what the spirits are saying. It's not to blame the spirits, it's to blame us. So I wanted only to tell you this about my dream in the night that is very excited about it. Me that have no, I have only thinking when God told me to do my DNA when I was in Jerusalem. He said that to me, and I have no understanding that I was connected to Israel, and I am. It's so amazing. Myself as a human, I don't understand how it could happen, but it happened because God was telling me, and I obeyed Him. I tell you, obey God. Obey God. The only thing when you should not obey God is the fake God that tell you to kill another person or be mean to a person or killing an angel. These things, evil things, that should God never tell you about. Never. He love all people, and we should love all people. At least accept people, but who they are with all the error we have inside us, because we don't know anything really, not anything. So thank you for listening. I hope you continue to listen to my podcast.